Do you even still like doing my hair?
Of course I do.
In my big age?
Yes, I enjoy doing your hair. We get to spend time together, have conversation, and I like when I'm done and you love it.
Do you remember when I was thinking about taking my ras out and you were like, I'm not doing your hair, so you better know that before you take your ass out. Do you remember that?
How can I forget?
I thought so. Look at you now.
Really beg to get dreads, and he really begged to take it out.
So I know that like hair is something between us, of course, besides the fact that you're a hairdresser, but just like you doing my hair from since I was young. And I think the fact that you're a hairdresser kind of compounds it. Has hair been a thing between you and grandma too, or did that just come about like because you became a hairdresser?
Well, I always loved doing hair. When I was in school, I had a choice to make whether I wanted to do dressmaking and design or beauty culture. I chose dressmaking and design because I thought that there was too many hairdressers and maybe that might not have been the wisest choice. So I chose to do dressmaking and design, but my love was always doing hair. I used to comb everybody's hair in the neighborhood. Anybody had a function, my classmates and my neighbors, I would comb everybody's hair on the weekend and get them ready for school. So yeah, that was where it started. Remember sitting on the step and doing cornrows on my neighbor's hair and stuff, styling them up and getting them ready for the week of school. So yeah, that's where it started.
A lot of people won't know this, of course, but you had a million hair phases. Like you had the Alicia Keys mini box braids. You had the perm. You had a bowl cut when you were pregnant with me, which is insane. Is there a hairstyle that you've done in your life that you regret?
That was the cut that I had when I was pregnant
I
with
know,
you.
I know, because that was the worst one. I was like, what were you thinking? Is it that you just didn't want to have to deal with your hair?
No, it's not that. Belize is very hot and humid, and I used to break out a lot when I was pregnant. Also, my hair would fall during my pregnancy,
Okay.
not after. So I think it was easy. It was easy, and it was cooler with the climate we had there, So yes, that was the reason.
Okay, and I've also had a bunch of hair phases. Do you have one that's like the least favorite, or like one that you're like, Cams, I don't know what you're doing?
No, I can't say that I do because I liked all of them.
Honestly, same. So do you have a favorite? Which one do you like the most?
I kind of really liked when you went bald.
Oh, same.
I thought that was very daring. And you look so cute. You look
Thanks.
good.
It was equally low and high maintenance, to be very honest, but being bald was a very liberating time for me, actually. So I'm gonna get a little, a little deep seats. As we're talking about, you being a mother and kind of what you had to go through during pregnancy and stuff. Did you feel seen as a woman when you became a mother, or do you feel like you disappeared into motherhood?
I think I was seen. I wouldn't say that I disappeared. I was new in Belize and I had things going on. I had help when I had you, and so I was still able to have my business and do things that I was doing, and
Yeah.
so yeah.
So you feel like you were able to kind of keep your identity?
Yes, I think I was. So is there a memory from your childhood that shapes the way that you see me now?
Girl, you know my memory is trash. Why would you ask me that? I wouldn't say there is like a particular memory, to be extremely honest. I think just you constantly being present for me in life. Your continued presence is I think what made the most impact, because it made me appreciate you like significantly, especially in my older years, especially as like I got older. And I think that's generally kind of how it goes. When you're young, you don't really appreciate what your parents do for you, but when you get older, you become an adult, so you understand what is required in adulthood.
Yeah, I can relate to that. With my mom, it's only when I got older and I moved to Belize and she was not present, going through life and motherhood and all of that. Without her was when I kind of, appreciated her more and wished that she was there.
So is there a moment that you feel like you saw me as a woman for the first time? I can't imagine what that feels like having a daughter and having to see her transition from girlhood into adulthood. So like what was that like for you? Was there one moment in particular?
Oh, definitely very recent. I mean, there might have been another time later, but quite recent when Steph was in the hospital and you was there for me. The way you stepped in, not just for me, but for Rams and the family and for Steph. That was when I really saw Cams become a woman, be a woman. You stepping in and you're doing, what I would do or what I'm accustomed to doing then.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah. You was there for me, and if I did not tell you before, I'm telling you now that you was really there for me when I needed you. You was my strength, my rock, and I don't know what I would have done if you wasn't there. You really held up for me, and that's when I really needed you. I needed you, and you was there.
I'm happy that I could have been there for you. Oh, I love this. This is a vibe. This fit was fitting too. Okay, comes. Papa.
Hot gal.
Hot gal, hot gal.
Hot gal.
Is that leather?
Yes.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Mommy, what was this in my hair?
That was the two puffs that I used to like
That's
to see
crazy.
you in.
Pretty hairstyle. This was it. This was the one you were talking about.
Yeah, he did it.
Well, functional. I think everybody's a little biased towards their mom, but I think you're the best mom ever. Did you live up to the kind of mom that you thought that you would have been?
Yes and no. I would have liked to be there more, present, more, especially in your teenage years.
Yeah.
I would have liked to be there, and I always dreamed of being a mom. I wanted to have a lot of kids and, have this big, happy home with lots of children and all of that. It didn't really work out that way, so yeah.
So badnesses go guild away.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it doesn't always go the way we want it to, but yeah, I think that there's a lot that I would have liked to do that I did not. So.
Well, I can reassure you, I will tell anybody that I have the best mommy ever. So whatever I think regrets that you might have, I want to reassure you that I think I turned out pretty okay. And
you turned out pretty good.
I'm really grateful for you. Like I would rather have no other mother, and you make my life a lot easier. Like the amount of support that you give me is immeasurable, incomparable. I don't know. I can't be who I am without you.
Well, you don't know how much that means to me, because there are lots of days I beat myself up a lot for things that I would have liked to do for you, and times when I would have liked to be there that I wasn't, and we can't go back, but we can only go forward, and and be there. I can only be there for you now, as much as I can, and support you in all the things that you do, and see you shine and feel proud and all of that good stuff.
Is there anything you regret not doing when you were younger? And like any phase, love, life, fashion, exploration, anything, sexuality.
There's so much. There's so much. I can tell you a lot, but I would have liked to travel more. But I had both of you young, and traveling with kids wasn't always the easiest thing to do. Well, not at all. If I had to do it all over again, I would do it the same. I really am happy that I had you guys young, and now you all are grown, and I can still have a career, and I can still do things.
Do you think that's the best part about being a young mom, still being able to like have your life afterwards?
Yes, I do. I mean, it has its cons, but yes.
Do you judge me for not being a young mom?
No, I don't. Not at all. Not at all.
So you don't want no grandkids from me, right?
I would like it, but I'm not gonna rush you because I want to have grandkids. I enjoy spending time with Luna. What's one memory of grandma that shaped how you mothered me and Kyle and etc.? A memory of grandma, the way she loved us and nurtured us. I always say that we didn't grow up with much, but we had a lot of love. My mom was present, and I think she did an awesome job being a mom. We were always able to talk to her. Like, we could go to her with anything. My friends, they would be afraid to go to their parents and talk about certain things, and we could have talked to our mom about anything. And that's what I wanted for you guys, to be able to come and talk to me about anything, that you didn't have to go to a friend or a stranger. You can come and talk to me about anything that that's going on in your life. So, do you think that I have changed in the last few years? And if so, how do you think I did?
Ooh, Chile. I can't air out your business. So, I think that you have changed in the past few years, because there was a part of your life that I think was really diminishing your energy in the worst way, and you got rid of it. And I feel like that freed you in a way that I haven't seen you exist in a really long time. Even just how, like, and I know that this was a big reason or like push for you to do so, but how much more you're present for us and for Luna and like for your dad and your sister, and just seeing you being fulfilled in being able to be present in that way was not something I saw or was able to see with you in the last couple of years as a result of that thing. So yeah, I'm proud of you.
You're definitely right, and yeah, I'm proud of me too. What do you think I need to hear more often from you or the world?
That it's okay to rest. Like, it's okay to just not be doing a bunch of things. It's okay to just sleep and take care of yourself. And it's okay for everybody in your life to not have to depend on you for a couple days. Like, it's okay. Like, the world's not gonna fall apart if you're taking care of yourself. I think that you also need to know that you're invaluable and irreplaceable, and that you are the best mom that you possibly could be, in spite of whatever you think you could have done better. You really did a great job with the tools that you had before you and all the experiences that you would have had in your life. So yeah, I think that's what you need to hear.
And I appreciate that, and I hear you.
Okay, good. I'm happy about that.
So, after all the questions today, is there anything that you learned about me that you did not know before?
I don't know if I'd say I learned anything new per se, but I think I got like another glimpse into like your beautiful humanity, just who you are as a person and kind of what makes you you. I think I'm really grateful that I got to hear some of the things that you think that you may not have gotten right, or like the things that you may have regretted, so that I can reassure you moving forward that that's not the case.
Thank you.
Okay, are we done?
That's it.
It looks so good.
And in the scripture she place I believes in real thing. If I never mama, I wouldn't believe it. So bust a blank for your mama, lighter for your mama. Selector, you better pull up the one you for your mama. Proud of your mama, sing loud for your mama. Yeah, I make you know you're happy. She bring you come here. From your heart, tell me sing this one. From your love your mama like this man. There's no one like my mama, no, no. Hey yo, after my mama this year, after my mama this year, we get my first and my last, yes, all of this. After my mama this year, after my mama.